The idea was simple. Take the world's oldest ball game and place it in a venue where you could hold the largest professional competition in the sport's history. And then they came, the world's #1 from Ireland, the young US phenom, the NFL star, and the hometown veteran. And they came from every corner of this country. This is the Simple Green US Open of Handball.
It's just like a drug. It consumes the mind.
There was always something within me. Certainly the fire burned stronger than anything else.
Nothing compares to that feeling after the 21st point. The amount of energy you lost, you can't compare it to anything.
Hello, everybody. I'm Dave Woloshin, and welcome to the Los Caballeros Sports Village in Fountain Valley, California, where today we'll be taking you on a journey. As you watch the best handball players in the world, we'll go behind the scenes, and you'll find out why this ancient game has found its place with a new generation of athletes. After a grueling week of competition, 2 players are set to square off for the title and a $25,000 first place check. Our first finalist, the man who's dominated handball since 2005, the Irish star, Paul Brady. After defeating his countryman and longtime rival Tony Healy in the semis, Brady is poised for his second straight US Open championship. Easily the most focused man in handball, Paul Brady's drive to win is unmatched.
My personality, it's one of extremes. You know, it's all or nothing. So, you know, I play like that to this day. It's just, I just go for the shot and don't hold back, you know, and if I win, I win. I have no regrets, you know. I don't play, I don't play tentatively at all. I just go all out for it, so.
Brady's challenger, the 22-year-old phenom from Seattle. Sean Lennon won every junior national title available while growing up and qualified for his first pro tournament at just 16 years of age. That tied the record for the youngest ever. Now he's climbed through the ranks to become one of pro handball's elite. He's reached these finals with a thrilling come-from-behind second-game victory over hometown hero Nadi Alvarado Jr.
20.
And then a rare display of emotion.
I'm just happy. I'm elated. What to say, man? I battled, proud of myself, and it was fun.
The hot Santa Ana winds blew through Orange County the morning of the finals. And indoors, things were just as intense. Paul Brady was the first to arrive with his game face on. Even the usually easygoing Sean Lennon seemed to be feeling the pressure as he made his way to court #1. A handball match consists of 2 games to 21 points with a tiebreaker to 11. As the action gets underway, both players seem tentative, and neither one can pull away. Some uncharacteristic misses from Brady, along with some gutsy shots from Lennon, keeps the Seattle kid neck and neck with the world's #1 player. Deep into the first game, after trailing 9-13, Lennon finds his groove. He rattles off 6 points with no answer, sacrificing his body on every play. And the lead is 15-13 Lennon. From 40 feet, falling away. That is as flat as it gets.
Sean Lennon is on fire, and just how hard is that shot?
16-13.
Now you see Sean Lennon pushing Paul Brady back, and he gets that crack serve right there.
We haven't seen Brady behind like this in the States for a while. I don't know how he responds in Ireland, but.
Wow. Set him up perfectly. And Lennon responds. And he's opened up the biggest lead in the match.
18-13.
Now that's an amazing shot. He made it look easy, but you can't do that.
Offhand in the air, rolls it out, 19-13, and Brady's got to regroup again. Wow.
That was amazing.
Stunning turnaround, Dave, from the beginning of this thing when it appeared Sean Lennon was about as nervous as you could be.
Boy, I'm telling you, it's hard for us handball players to sit here and watch this because it puts us in awe.
Let's take another look at it with the handball tracer, brought to you by Simple Green.
He uses a left-handed punch shot, and this is one of the shots that's in his repertoire. It's not just that he just invented that on the fly. He punches it and makes the ball hop away, and he kept it also very low.
Lennon could be in position to assert himself as the new threat to challenge Brady for that #1 ranking in handball. But you'd never know it spending a day with this cool customer from the Northwest.
Well, welcome to Seattle. Typical sunny day. Oh yeah, it's an award winner. Started playing when I was about 8. My parents met through handball, so pretty much won all the juniors I entered. Starting when I was 11, about. As I'm getting older, I'm just treating it as fun, you know. I just seem to play better when I don't put pressure on myself. And going to the 161st Street courts. I get down and dirty. Nothing flashy here. They painted the walls, got the graffiti off. It's kind of nice. I just come out here, and once I get warmed up, just come back here and basically just hit it as hard as I can, get my arms strong. Come out here with a cold ball on a cold day. Let's go for it. Lately, if I want a game, I just wait for somebody to invite me to their club. I've been traveling around so much, I don't have a membership anywhere here, so this has to suffice. So eventually you come out next time, you have a little more pop on your swing. Do this enough times, it's like lifting weights, you know. So I got to rig 2 balls. Where'd you go? In the bushes. I'm not getting it. And luckily I live pretty close. Practice session is over. Arm was getting tired anyways.
Somebody in Seattle get that kid a gym membership, please. And I guarantee you that is not the way Paul Brady trains. Nonetheless, he's just 2 points away from a first-game victory over the man who's dominated the sport of handball over the last 3 years. Now make it 1 point away.
Game point, serves 13.
Nobody expected this score right here. Sean serving for the game.
Smoking that ball.
And he got it.
Wow.
Wow.
My instinct was to applaud myself. I mean, that's phenomenal. From 9-13.
A statement first game by the kid from Seattle, Sean Lennon. You're right. He really rolled it out. 2 timeouts called by Paul Brady to no avail, and really a dominant performance.
I believe that was a 12-point run. Brady didn't get to serve again, did he?
From a 9-13 deficit to a 21-13 first-game victory over the world's #1 ranked player. Let's go courtside with Kara Mack, who's with one of the most famous faces in the crowd.
Hey guys, that's right. I'm with Jake Plummer, former NFL quarterback, and you're quite the handball player now, I hear.
Oh, I'm trying. I'm learning a lot watching these guys right now. So it's just a fun sport to play. It's demanding, and I really enjoy the sport. So for now, it's just something to keep the competitive juices going and to keep myself in shape. And I have a lot of fun playing it. So
You see the two guys playing the best of the best. What do you notice out of them that you respect so much because you know how hard it is?
their shot selection and just how they track the ball, and just very few wasted steps. And then my profession that in the NFL as a quarterback, footwork is so important. And watching these guys, their feet are just amazing. So I'm learning a lot just watching them, and it's a good match.
So you're going to be out there someday here soon. We'll see you in the championships.
So.
Yep.
Maybe someday.
We got to see what happens out here on the court. So we're going to toss it back to you guys.
Thanks, Kara. Jake Plummer not taking his retirement lying down. He came out here and competed against the top doubles teams in the world, and he's got a bright future in the sport of handball. But back to the action in the finals. Game 2 is vintage Paul Brady. Never allowing Lennon to get a foothold. He is near flawless, and Lennon powerless to stop him. Brady dominates 21-5 to force an 11-point tiebreaker. And on the line, this year's championship and a $25,000 check from Simple Green. Welcome back, everybody, to Orange County, California, where we've got a tiebreaker to decide the Simple Green US Open Handball Championship and the winner of $25,000. Dave Woloshin, along with the founder of World Pro Handball, Dave Vincent, and the legendary John Bike. 22-year-old phenom Sean Lennon upset #1 ranked Paul Brady in Game 1, but the Irish star stomped Lennon in Game 2 to force an 11-point tiebreaker. As the tiebreaker gets underway, Sean Lennon comes out firing. And before Brady can blink, he finds himself down 5-0. A timeout does little to stem the tide, and Lennon continues to pour on the offense until he leads 7-1. Just 4 points to go for the championship. And that's when the controversy started. Brady hit a kill from deep court, but Lennon argued that the ball struck the ground first. Brady never said a word, but instead he responded with 3 quick points, bringing the score to 7-4 before Lennon could stop the bleeding.
7-4.
I like that change, that hard 2-wall serve.
Both of these guys very creative in the front court.
Nope.
There it is. Major point there. The lead back to 4, 8-4, 3 away from the upset.
And as you called, there's a lot of energy in that crowd with behind Sean.
He's forced the issue.
Sean's got him under the gun right now.
This crowd is buzzing right now. Still don't count out Paul Brady.
Standing by, we've got a guest with Kara Mack.
I'm with the third place winner of the US Open, Tony Healy. He lost yesterday to Paul Brady, who you've played for years. Have you seen him stage a comeback like he's trying to do right here?
Oh yeah. Paul will fight, right to the end. He has proven in the last couple of tournaments, last couple of years that, he's going to be there right till the very end, every tournament. He's pretty mentally very strong, He has no mental weaknesses, and you'll see him very, very focused right through the match.
All right, let's go back down to the match to catch the end of the tiebreaker.
Paul, definitely the hardest working player out there right now.
Here is Lennon.
And he hit a crack serve.
And this has been as big as the lead has been.
9-4.
If Sean could get 2 more points, this would be the greatest win of his career. Obviously.
Second serve.
And the richest purse in his career.
And he'll start paying his own cellular bill, too.
He's going a high, smart shot. That was nice. That was well struck. Timing was perfect. Sean didn't quite hit the right angle on that wraparound. I like the selection, but a little too high. Oh, the tweener.
Point.
So here it is. If Brady's going to come back, it's got to start right here. The #1 player in the world, he's dominated. Can he keep it going, or will this young guy surprise everybody?
Oh, there's a nice reverse. Yeah, Paul Brady 5 points from the finish line. I'd almost call this a toss-up at this point.
I agree. This would be almost like if you were going to spot somebody points to a game to 11, this is where you'd start.
This is where Paul Brady's training really comes into play. He's been here before, and not just in handball.
A second sport I play is Gaelic football. It's probably our national sport. So I play for the local team here and I play for my county team. This is my local football club here, and we just built this complex. It's €1.5 million it cost. So there's a basketball court and a soccer court in there, and there's club rooms, there's changing rooms, and there's some of my buddies there going by. It keeps me fit and it helps my handball a lot. I'm working in an atmosphere and a team situation, and I have to try to control my emotions, which I don't do successfully a lot of times with my teammates and vice versa. When I get the ball, it's bouncing around, and again, it's on a different terrain, so it's building up your legs very much, and even building up, you're getting hit, getting tackled a lot more, so it's building up your upper body strength as well. So it's like an all-round workout, really. I love training in the wet weather when it's mucky, and like I say, because it builds up that aggression. And when I go into a nice little air-conditioned handball court in the States or anywhere in Ireland, I'm ready, you know. I know that I've had that tough slog, and that when it comes down to the fight, that I have that slog behind me, you know. And so I don't really mind the rain at all. I sometimes welcome that, because they're the nights that you win tournaments, and you know, they're the nights that champions are made of, in my opinion, because you know, while everyone else is in their nice little warm gym, there's nights here that my hands are freezing and my feet are, and I'm stuck in tackles, and you know, just really having to slog a training session out, and I couldn't mimic that in any gym in the world, you know.
No one in handball trains harder, and he's going to need every ounce of strength right here.
7, 9.
Shot. He's there. This could be it. Oh, you got it. Kidding me.
Wow. This place had gotten very quiet for a little bit. But Lennon gets it back. Up 9-7. They love this match.
What a fitting way to end that rally. They hit 5 or 6 conventional winning shots, but they were all retrieved, so Sean just had to pull something out of the hat.
Final timeout, 1 minute.
Wow.
Scores 9-7.
This energy in this place is going crazy.
We'll be right back with more from the Simple Green US Open of Handball.
Brady and Lennon tie break for the Simple Green US Open Championship.
Okay, resuming play. 9-7.
It's a crack serve. It's a crack serve.
A shot. Here we go. The upset at hand. This is championship point.
You can even hear the energy with James Comstock in the referee spot there. He's even excited.
First ceiling exchange of a tiebreaker.
Boy, that takes a lot of guts from there, doesn't it? If you skip that in, you lose.
Yeah, you fully expect Paul to do that, though.
That's a $15,000 shot Paul Brady just took right there.
Well, that's called playing to win.
Yes, sir. That too. Okay. While backing up deep in the court, Paul says he's got to dictate. He knows if Sean gets the shot, he's going to take it. effort by Lennon. That was a tough serve. Between the legs.
That was right through him.
Replay.
Good quick call. That's exactly what Paul wants. He wants another crack at the serve right here. It's okay to get those screens and replays as long as you're serving. Right, John?
Oh, yeah. It's veteran move there. That's a point. Paul had an opportunity.
Championship point number 2. What a display of skill and athleticism by both of these young guys. The Irish flag and the contingent of Ireland happy with what they're seeing at the moment.
I love Brady. Could he might shoot that down the wall, or he might rip a hard 2-wall. Sean has no way to know. So Sean was handcuffed that time. Nice little hook on that one.
I believe that's a mistake from Sean. Ooh, nice pick up there.
Shot in front of him, didn't work that time.
That was actually not a bad shot from Sean, who almost got that.
They're playing at this level, yeah. I don't question that. It's
9-10 and Brady with some kind of moxie. He's fought back 2 championship points.
Brady's going to pounce.
Oh, look at that hop.
10-10.
10 serving 10. You only have to win by 1. So this is as close as a handball match can get.
Match point, serve 10.
Advantage goes to Paul Brady here because he's been here before.
Oh, Lennon has a chance to get the serve back. A little high. Nope.
Replay.
I don't know if Sean's going to get another chance as good as that one. Not with Paul Brady in the box.
Sean's going to be kicking himself when he watches that exchange on video later. See Paul talking to himself. Look at that. Look at that.
That's it.
Wow. Brady outlasts Lennon. And he is your Simple Green US Open champion.
Phenomenal. I thought last year's match was the perfect ending of this tournament, but they took it up another level today. Unreal.
Wow. I am in total amazement. I've never seen Paul Brady react like this.
The amazing comeback this time. I mean, Paul can win in any conditions. Down 7-1, right?
Down 7-1. Paul Brady comes back and wins 11-10. And I've never seen Paul Brady act like this. It looks like he's getting a little emotional.
Yeah, that's you can't be more proud than to make a comeback like that. That's every athlete's greatest accomplishment.
Let's go back to 7-10, gentlemen. When he took a chance, he could have played it safe, but this guy shows why he's number 1, and that's courage.
Yeah, you want to hold that charge up as long as you can, and Sean will be back, but Paul's the man.
And so that's it. Paul Brady repeats as US Open champion with a thrilling 11-10 tiebreak victory. We want to thank all our hosts at Los Caballeros Sports Village. A huge thanks to the great folks at Simple Green for sponsoring the event, and to World Pro Handball. And so for Dave Vincent, John Bike, Kara Mack, and our entire crew, this is Dave Woloshin saying so long from Fountain Valley, California.